Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.
Order. Clive Lewis, point of order.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. On the first page of this bill, the Home Secretary has made the phenomenal statement that this bill may not be compatible with the European Convention on Human Rights.
Well, hello there, and I do hope you're all well. Now, I know this is still back on Monday's House of Commons when it came to the second reading of this illegal migration bill, the second reading. But as I say, like I said, on Monday, I didn't have out on Monday because I had problems with me recording and stuff and all that, and so I were a bit behind. Then this come up, and there's so much juicy bits in it, so I'm just still trying to catch up. But anyway, this is a bit of a belter because this is the very before it even began the debate. This is a point of order where Clive Lewis, MP for Norwich South, Labour MP, should I say, had something very, very interesting to say.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.
Order. Clive Lewis, point of order.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. On the first page of this bill, the Home Secretary has made the phenomenal statement that this bill may not be compatible with the European Convention on Human Rights. Section 19 of the Human Rights Act confers a duty on the government to ensure the provisions of this bill are compatible with that convention. Ensuring this compatibility is not only a basic moral requirement for government, it's also a practical necessity, because this government has said this is critical legislation, and therefore they are presenting clauses to this House which they know will probably be ruled unlawful by a court of law. So surely, Mr Speaker, if the government wants to have a fight with the courts, it should have a fight with the courts and not waste this House's time with this piece of nefarious legislation.
I'm grateful for the point of order. That's not something that the Chair can adjudicate, but I'm sure that it will be part of the debate, which I think we should start now. Home Secretary.
Now, very interested into it. Now, the reason why I found that little conversation interesting was the fact I was listening to James O'Brien's show, and they were talking about her behaviour in front of the dispatch box yesterday. He was talking to a woman who said something that I thought was very, very interesting. I think she might really have a point. She said that she believes that they are thinking of either having a referendum before the next election, or maybe go further and say, if in the next election their manifesto will have a referendum, if you vote for us, we will have a referendum on leaving the European Court of Human Rights. And I thought, very, very interesting thought process. So I'm just going to put it out there. What do you think? Do you think that's their next motive, either to have a referendum before the next election, or even in the manifesto at the next election? So what do you guys think? I shall leave the video here. Until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.